Hey everybody, welcome to today's little quick episode. What I want to talk about today is how to let others in, even though you're struggling with PTSD. Because as you know, as you can see, the Adam Henson PTSD Growth Podcast is really what I'm all about. And I'm all about teaching people how to grow with their PTSD because it's something that we are going to have to learn to live with. And we need to learn to invite others people into our journey, into our path, because most of the time they're there to help us. They don't want to deter us. They don't want to push us away from what we're trying to do. Some people are there really to encourage us and really to pull us out of the slump that we're in so that we don't go farther down into a depressive state. Because once you go down into depressive, it turns into suffering, and it's a lot harder to get out of suffering because you create a habitual suffering mindset, and then it's harder to get out of that suffering mindset because your body just gets used to living in that state. So you don't want to go. You want to make sure that people are there for you. The people that are there for you, allow them to be there for you. Don't push them away. If people call you up one day and they're like, "Hey, let's go out for coffee," you know what? There might be days that you don't feel like it, but go out for coffee. These people are really wanting to be a part of this journey. And then, secondly, is listen to them. Listen to what they have to say. Now, this is your journey. This is going to be your time frame that it's going to take you. Don't let others persuade you and be like, you should be over this already, or why do you still feel like this? Why aren't you acting like this? You know what? That's not what you need to be taking in. But the encouragement, the listening ear, because it's great to get the things off your shoulders, to talk to others, to tell them how you are feeling. Sometimes feedback, or sorry, sometimes no feedback is probably the best feedback. So if you're a friend out there and you know someone that's suffering with post-traumatic stress disorder, be that friend. Invite them out for coffee. Don't take no for an answer, right? They need you in their lives. They need you to be that ear, that person that's just going to sit with them. You know, I heard a story once of a pastor that went over to someone's house that just lost their child. He went over there and didn't know what to say. It's the first time it was in his early pastoral time, and he sat there and probably for a couple hours didn't say a thing. The other people didn't say a thing. Then he left. A couple months later, they came by and they were like, "Thank you very much for that time." He goes, "I didn't. You're welcome." Like he didn't have to say anything, but being in the presence of people, being their support is so much, and you'll never know how much it truly is until you're there. Right? So that's what I want to share with you. For those suffering with PTSD, invite others into your journey. And for those who know people, invite yourself because they're really needing a helping hand. Now remember, I love you all, and there's nothing you can